Let me tell you a little something about me. I'm a boss chick straight up out the 313. And the only thing on my mind is getting rich. I go hard on a nigga and a bitch like run me my money. Damn, shawty is a hustler.
Welcome to Vibe Vixen's Boss Talk podcast. I'm your host, Jana Jefferson, staff writer at Vibe.com. Boss Talk amplifies the voices of cis, queer, trans, and female-identifying individuals in their respective industries as they discuss their journeys into becoming the bosses we know today. And our boss today is Midwest-bred MC Kash Doll, who's collaborated with artists such as Lyrica Anderson, B.O.B., Big Sean, and Trina, and opened up for Drake during the Detroit stop of his Summer 16 tour. She's also gotten co-signed from both Nicki Minaj and Rihanna. You may have heard some of her bodies of work like Brat Tail, The Vault, and 2016's Trapped in the Dollhouse. Her single Hustler just dropped not too long ago with a mini movie to accompany it. She's got a song called Ice Me Out, which is dope. She's got a song with Dreezy called Chanel Slides, and she recently was on the road during the Motivation Tour with Meek Mill and Lil Durk. So how are you doing today?
I'm great.
I'm glad. So let's get right into it. So you're from Detroit.
Yes.
How would you say that being from Detroit bred your style of rap and how you approach the industry?
I feel like it's unique. Mm-hmm. I feel it's something that I haven't really, as far as like a female MC, I don't feel like we had one in a while from Detroit. Mm-hmm. You know, like represent what I represent, like boss. You know, we kind of like Detroit is the home of like Gators and Furs and Cartiers. Like we like a show me state. We like showing off. In school, it was like fashion shows. So I feel like, you know, I give off something different and original. You know, real raw lyrics, rap. You know.
So I also read you like have been working for a really long time. Like you stay having a job.
Oh yeah, like I had a job since I was able to have a job.
So when you weren't working, was rapping a way that you kept yourself busy? And how did you like know that this is something that you wanted to do? Because
it was given. It was just something I enjoyed doing younger. It was never a job, or it was never like it was always a hobby. It was a getaway when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? It was just my little fun thing to do, my go-to, like to write music, to write poems and stories, like hustler. Like I like that type of stuff.
Speaking of Hustler, so obviously I watched the mini movie.
Yeah.
Give us like a quick rundown about it, because it shows like a kind of like a darker side to what it means to be in that industry.
Right, and that's what I wanted to do, because like on social media, all you see is, oh, this girl got a new car, or she got this purse, or she's dating this guy, and it looks all glitz and glam, but it's really not. Like the backstory and the things that really happens inside of the strip club needs to be brought to light, because I feel like girls get the wrong perspective. They think that's the way.
Yeah.
You know, and it looks easy, and it's not, you know, because it's things like that go on every day in the strip club, you know.
Especially since, like, I feel like society, the way that hip-hop, like, glorifies stripping and the way society talks about stripping, like it's completely different the way you made it.
And it's totally different. It's not even what people think it is anyway, though. It never was. It never was just, I mean, I feel like it's a stepping stone, and it's what you make it, you know, because I did it for a year.
Yes.
You know, I did what I did, and I got out of it, and I made it, you know, it was lit for me.
There's going to be like more in the Kelly Chronicles too, right?
Yeah, it's more. Good. It's more to it, you know, and it's talking about the things that goes on, you know, like other things. Like Kelly is crazy.
Kelly, when I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but when, you know, what went down in the first episode, and she started, you know, making it seem like she was, you know, not in the wrong.
Right.
Whew, goodness. That, like, my eyes just widened. Like, you did something great with that. Like, good for you. I'm excited.
I appreciate that. There's a lot of hard work there, so I appreciate it.
So being a part of the female entertainment realm at first, what sort of things did you learn from that profession that helped you in your current profession?
I say it gave me a lot of confidence. Mm-hmm. And I learned my spin moves. Like, I know how to spin men. I spin men effortlessly.
What does that entail?
That, you know what spinning means? You like a guy want to go out, and you we'll go out, but never go out with them.
Yes.
To where they don't feel bad. Mm-hmm. You know, like I'm a professional spin artist.
Oh.
You know, like they dizzy. When I do me, they're dizzy when I'm done. But they don't even notice they're dizzy because I do it with grace.
Yes, that's a very important thing to have.
Yeah,
because like
you
when
gotta
you
think
curve
about
these
their
men, you
ego.
have to, yes.
Yeah, and then you gotta think I'm in an industry with big egos.
Yes.
They think the money is everything. So they just, and I do it the right way.
So you're also really popular on social media.
Yeah.
And it was a way that you also helped to promote your work at first. So
Yes.
how do you have a good balance between your personal life on social media and your work?
You know what's so funny? My social media, what I put out is me.
Good.
It's
I
not
feel like
like-
that's the best answer.
Yeah, because it really is. Like, I don't mind being on social media. I don't mind working. My life is what I want it to be. Like, you know, it's not like I feel like I'm working ever. I never feel like I'm working. So, I mean, that's kind of hard for me to answer because I don't never feel like I need the balance. You know what I'm saying? Because even if I go on a vacation, I'm going to be on social media showing them I'm having fun. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm going to be like, y'all see me in Iceland having a great time. It's just like, that's just who I am.
Have you ever been to Iceland?
I'm going.
Oh, I'm jealous. I've always wanted to go there.
One of my good friends taking me for my birthday.
Ooh.
I pushed it back because I wanted to get my album, well, not my album, my project done to put out. And I didn't want to go out there without my project done because I would have been thinking about doing that the whole time. So I was like,
completely
let's just
took
push
over
it back and let me get this done. And then once I put it out, then I'll be able to go and enjoy myself. You know what I mean? So it mean more then.
What are some of the ways that you think that social media has the ability to hurt artists?
I mean, if you soft, I wouldn't even say soft. No, I'm going to say soft because it's a mental thing. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's all mental. If you let somebody get under your skin, that you let them get under your skin. It's not my fault. It's not nobody's fault. They got a social media just like you do. What you choose to do with your social media and what they choose to do with theirs is troll all day. They can do what they want to do. They ain't touching me. You can say what you want to say about me. Now, I have a smart mouth, so I might say something back, you know, if I feel like it. But sometimes, most of the time, I see stuff and be like, whatever.
Yeah, just like brush it off.
It's like whatever to me, you know? I mean, and I feel like that comes from Detroit. I got thick skin. It's like a lot of that stuff don't faze me.
You can curse on here.
I can cuss?
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of that shit don't faze me. It's like who are you to talk? And then look, and then the funny part about it, whoever say something crazy, I go look on their page and it ain't nothing to look at. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
You're just like, why were they getting upset?
how could you offend me? You can't offend me.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like a lot of people need to start like just brushing it off.
Yeah.
Just like
And
water
just
off a duck's back.
And like what I always tell people, starve negativity, feed positivity, because what you feed will grow. You know what I mean? So feed what you want to grow. Why would you feed the negative things? And now you done put way more attention on this person. And now this person feeling like they're on top of the world by offending you. Mm-hmm. You can't get to me. How I'm going to let you offend me?
Don't feed the trolls.
You're... And then, they never look like nothing. Whatever. I don't know. I think people crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your sign? You're like very airy. I like your spirit.
Thank you. I'm a Pisces.
Yep. I get it.
Yeah,
I
March
totally
14th.
get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm a sweetheart.
I'm a Pisces moon, so I'm like, I feel that.
Yeah,
like
which
that
one your
energy.
birthday?
I'm a Leo, so
You a Leo?
but I have a Pisces moon. I'm August 6th.
August 6th.
Yeah.
Okay. August 6th. Who I know around that? Oh, my boy best friend, Ken. Ken's birthday is August 3rd.
See, it's
Yeah.
good energy.
Yeah.
So
No. His birthday's September 3rd.
Virgo.
Niece of Leo. Niece. My makeup artist. That's my friend.
See, we got,
she's
like,
a sweetheart.
Leo ladies have great energy.
She's so classy. She just I
regal.
was telling her something the girl said yesterday. She was like, that was so tacky. I was like, that was so classy.
Like what a word.
Who just used the word tacky?
It reminds me of that
tacky.
movie, what was it, School of Rock, where he's like, you're tacky and I hate you. And I'm like,
Right.
I love it.
Right up your alley.
You're tacky and I hate you. So a couple months, actually it was in maybe March, you tweeted something. And I'm like, well, if I ever get to talk to Kash doll, I'm going to ask her about this.
Okay.
You tweeted this. I want to have an interview or some type of sort to talk about all the mistakes I've made and how I've handled them. So that I can let young girls not only know I'm not perfect, but a lot of this shit is an illusion and to make better decisions than I did. Right. So what is the most significant mistake you made as an artist? And how were you able to grow from it after you came to terms with that mistake? I did it. I finally did it.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say the one. I'm gonna say though. Well, I'll say the contract.
The contract.
I think the contract will be one of the most. It was like, oh my God, because it could be an illusion. You would think you about to be on top of the world. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, you about to be winning. You about to be everywhere. You about to do everything you dreamed of, and then next thing you know, you're not doing none of that because the contract's stopping you from doing that. You know what I mean? Like especially when you have self-worth and you dignity, like those type of things will stop you from getting a certain place because men want you to do whatever they want you to do. You know what I mean? I feel like that was one of the things that really, really groomed me to who I am, you know, because I had a heartache for 2 years. You know, like, you know how you get your feelings hurt by a guy?
Yeah.
Like, every day for 2 years, I felt like that.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That was the worst experience of my life.
I bet. It's like such a painful thing.
It's because it's like you it's something that you love doing and you can't do it because of a piece of paper. Mm-hmm. It's so weird. It's like this thin-ass piece of paper could stop me from doing what I love. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just happy I'm out of it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. Like, yeah. I feel like you artists are really like, it's brave to come into this industry and just be like, someone's gonna, you know, tell me what to do.
Yeah.
But you stayed true to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one thing I say. I can't do nothing but be me. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't try to be something they want. Look, I'm going to be me. You guys, you can ask my people. I'll be like, well, that don't sound right. I ain't doing it. I don't like it. It make me feel weird. Mm-hmm. I don't care. Because guess what? It's a representation of me. At the end of the day, it's all going to fall as a Kash doll. Mm-hmm. So, shit. You always got to be yourself.
I agree.
Sure. Take me for who I am. Or I have nothing at all. Nothing at all. Or I have nothing.
What does success feel like to you? And if you're still trying to get to that place, when do you think you'll have it?
Success is happiness.
I agree.
That's success. Success isn't how much money you got, what you achieved, because you can have all the money and you can achieve everything you always want to do and still be unhappy. I just want to be happy. I just want to be genuinely happy. I want my heart smiling. That's success. Because you could want to be a damn truck driver.
Yeah.
And you could wake up every day happy because you doing what you love doing. And you making money, you ain't got to want to have the biggest mansion or all the cars in the driveway. That don't define success to me. I mean, even though that's stuff I like. Mm-hmm. But it's people out here that wants to just have a regular house with one car with 3 kids and drive a garbage truck every day and happy. Mm-hmm. That's success to me. When what you doing don't feel like work.
That's a good answer.
That's success.
So a lot of the songs that you've come out with obviously are like boss anthems. Like you had Ice Me Out, boss anthem. You have now Hustler, boss anthem for everybody. Mm-hmm. So what do you think makes a boss bitch?
Kash doll. No, a boss bitch, it start mentally first. Mm-hmm. I feel like it all starts there. Because you don't got to have the money to be a boss.
That's true.
That's not. Because you could be a boss in your demeanor, the way you carry yourself, the way you look at things, the way you handle things. That's a boss. And then secondly, you know, me and all my friends are bosses, and that we really bosses because we all bosses. Not one of us is winning. All of us is winning. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? My best friend, she has her hair company, a boss. My friend Jasmine, she has her own salon. My friend Niche, she's like the best makeup artist in the world. You know, all of them, they all the best with what they do. And I feel like that's what makes bosses, when you surround yourself with bosses. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When everybody around you is winning. It ain't just you. That ain't a boss. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, to me. So I feel like mentally, it starts mentally. Mm-hmm. credit score.
Yes.
You
big
know what
deal.
big deal.
Very big deal.
You know what I'm saying? Savings and how you manage your money, and I mean, and who you helping? Who you help put in position? How you a boss if ain't nobody in position to make money with you?
That's true.
A boss is a boss. A boss is cash. Got everything. A boss is a word, and I feel like people use that term very loosely.
Yeah.
Very loosely.
Because not everyone can be a boss.
No, because and I don't knock girls like this, but I see a lot of girls that deal with guys and they look out for them, but they a boss because they got the same thing I got. You ain't even work for it. I feel like it's cool to have a man that do that too. That's extra, but I feel like a boss can do it all by herself.
Yep, gets it on her own.
And gets it on her own.
Keeps it pushing.
Keep it by any means necessary. No matter like you get stuck in a contract, you keep it pushing. You get sick, you keep it pushing. You on your period, you motherfucker, you gotta keep it pushing. God damn it.
Triggered.
You know, you tired. Keep it pushing. You tired, bitch. Get up. I don't care. It ain't nothing. It's nothing you can ask my manager. It ain't never a time where I'm like, I ain't doing it. I did every show I ever been booked for. I made most of my flights. I made most of them. You know what I'm saying? But I never missed the opportunity. I never missed nothing important. I always do what I gotta do by any means. But I was on tour sick. I didn't care. I'm there.
You still went
every day, on time.
Good for you.
What end flight in the motherfucker?
You always look good.
Thank you.
Like all the time.
I appreciate that because I really put a lot into how what I dress. Now when people on the internet try to say something about that, I kind of be like, bitch, you watch your mouth because I be fly.
You do look good. Like there's never a point where like never a hair out of place. I was also like I was looking at your edges. I'm like, oh my god, they're so full.
Thank you, because I don't be letting them lace for all that. They're taking my edges out because when I take this off, I want to put my hair up in a ponytail and have some edges.
Yep. Oh my god, it's the worst when someone tries to clap back and you're just like, excuse me, I can put my hair in a ponytail. So,
because now it's not even about the length no more. It's like, could you put your hair up in a ponytail and have edges? Because now you can pull your hair up in a ponytail, put a little weave ponytail in it.
Exactly,
but if you ain't got them edges, you can't pull it up.
Yeah.
You can't wear no braids to the back, sis. Wear them edges.
Exactly.
Because sis, I'm looking. I'm looking, sis. I know I'm just playing, but no, I'm not. But
so last question. Earlier you said that there's a new project for you coming.
Yes.
So give us a little bit of a rundown about what we can expect.
Fire. Fire. I ain't telling y'all when. Because something about these brats, I got them on live. When I say something, they hold it. You said this on March the 9th at 3:30 p.m. And you said, so I'm not going to say an actual date or nothing, but it's coming soon.
I'm good.
Very
Glad.
soon.
How is it different from your previous works?
I'm in a different space. I'm happier.
That's
I'm littier.
Important.
I'm happier. But no, yeah, I'm in a different space. I've been working with different producers. I have different features. And I'm just, it's growth. It's a lot of growth. I must say. I'm anxious but nervous at the same time because it's a new me for sure. It's not the same. It's not the same. But
not the same
It's
Kash
an upgrade.
Doll. Upgraded Kash Doll.
Yeah. It's an upgrade.
I love it.
It's like, how when you go to the store, you kind of like, some people will go get the shirt that say Versace. See, it's more like the one that don't say Versace but costs more.
Ooh, like the one that has just like a little Versace, a little emblem in the back. Yep. Just a little emblem in the back.
That one. I'm that one now. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of vibe I'm on.
You don't have to scream that you're different. You like, just know.
At this point. I feel like I'm in my own lane in the industry anyway, and I feel like everybody know. What I bring to the table, so I ain't got to keep talking about I'm a boss, because I am.
We know.
We get it.
Damn, shawty is a hustler. She was a